What the fuck?
This is what I've been riding on for 2 miles, and my next charging spot's a castle. This is the first time I'm realizing what I'm doing is insane. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what's next. This is the story of how I rode my Onewheel from Paris to Switzerland, and it starts right here.
So you want to know just how I feel about you. I could live without you, just don't want to. I cross my heart and hope to die, but my heart says you're dying to cross my mind. Oh, the night is so
And just like that, I had my ticket to France. The next morning, I headed out to LAX to catch my flight, and just a short 18 hours later, I landed. Needless to say, I was fully ready to explore.
Yeah. You ready? Hey! Let's go! Back! Yo, once again I'm back around. Real shit back in style. Haters reconcile. I'm so black and proud. First class tickets now. Feet all in the aisle. Everybody looking down. Everybody get red when you drown. Yeah. I'm at my prime. Hey, hey. I'm at my prime. Whoa. Said I'm at my prime.
I had spent my day one-wheeling around Paris with some of my friends local to Paris, knowing that in the morning I would embark on one of the craziest journeys of my entire life. I'll tell you this much, I didn't sleep at all.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah. I think about these things now.
Okay, whew.
Jeez.
It's real heavy.
This is my friend Baptiste. He's been letting me stay with him until I left for my trip.
I don't speak any French at all. I'm gonna have Baptiste film a video of him explaining what my Onewheel is, and then basically asking if I can charge it, and then I'll just be like, yeah, and we'll see what happens.
Bonjour, mon ami Tucker
Hi.
fait un voyage de Paris jusqu'à la Suisse sur son skateboard électrique et il aimerait savoir si c'est possible de charger son Onewheel dans votre restaurant ou café, peu importe. Voilà, je fais cette vidéo pour simplifier la communication entre vous. Merci d'avance.
Killed it. Alright man, I think it's time I get out of here with my heavy ass backpack.
It's okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Part of the problem last time was my Onewheel, because all my weight would die a little bit earlier than it's supposed to. But I brought this battery pack this time and it will charge the Onewheel up from 0 to 67% about. So that'll give me like an extra 7 to 10 miles depending. It's like 6 pounds, but it's worth the extra weight, I think. Honestly, I'm just going into this and I'm taking it as it comes. We have a long road ahead of us. The whole forecast when I looked at it was just gonna rain the whole time. Right now we're doing good, but Baptiste, we'll see you on the other side, buddy.
See ya.
Here we go. It's so perfect. The roads are perfect right now. The conditions are perfect. The temperature is perfect. Everything's going my way right now. Paris to Switzerland on a one-wheel, baby. Let's go! Quick update for you. My feet are a little bit sore from riding all around Paris yesterday and getting shots of Paris and hanging out with my friends. So I think it's about keeping them stretched.
So, we're seeing some wet ground here.
I really don't want it to rain. My friends here in Paris were saying that the weather's been great until this week, so fantastic. Just another thing on the list. Ah, that cloud does not look very friendly. I just want to be friends with the cloud. So, please. We've moved to some sort of highway, but it's an interesting bit of insight into how the rest of the trip might look, to be honest, because
There's no sidewalk.
also, I just looked at my Onewheel app thinking it was gonna have like 50% battery, and I have 22. I always like overestimate with the freaking weight on my backpack. It affects it so much. And me, I'm just 6'5" and 220 pounds. So it's all that Chick-fil-A I've been eating. Good thing they don't have Chick-fil-A here in France.
Also, another update, we have officially left the city. We are in the fields of eastern France. Whoa, wow. What the heck is that?
Ah! No! Fuck! I'm trying not to swear this time. Flip-flops! Suck them out! But wow.
We got this gate here, and then, wow. Look at, maybe they rode horses down there.
Ate baguettes, crepes, perhaps. I don't know what these French do, but I like it. All right, I'm gonna go back on the street. Fudge this. McDonald's! For the record, McDonald's sucks. Don't eat at McDonald's. We're charging. Pro tip, when traveling in Europe, bring one power adapter and then like a multiple outlets extender device. We're off to a pretty good start. The only concerning thing is I didn't get as far as I wanted to. I'm gonna see how many miles I got right now, but it was less than I thought. So there just happened to be a McDonald's where my battery almost died. So we'll see what happens. First charge, donezo. Feels great, really, and I didn't pay for anything at McDonald's, so they gave me some electricity. Next stop is 14 miles. The great thing about northern France, there's not much elevation gain, so we're chilling. Okay, there's no sidewalk.
So we're just on the road in a fucking field.
Woohoo! It started to sprinkle just a little bit. I don't know why I have the worst luck ever with this kind of weather on these trips, but it's all right. We're going, we're rocking, still going.
Oh, little off-road action here. Look at this, is beautiful. Oh my God, what a treat.
Google Maps is really giving me a nice tour of France. A Tour de France! God, I'm an idiot. Ah! It's raining. Flip-flops. I like this a lot. I just hope riding on the dirt doesn't affect the miles that I'm getting. That's the only concern. But other than that, this is wunderbar. No, wait. Perfect. No, I don't know how the French. Perfectement. Oh, perfectement. Yeah, French.
Well, I know you can't really see it, but I get a ride on this for 3 miles. So that's kind of cool.
Have you guys ever seen that clip of the kid who opens up a birthday present and it's an avocado and he's like, wow, an avocado! I feel like that's what this is, the fields. It's just an avocado. But the path continues to be nice. I went through a cute little French town, and every town that I'm going through, it seems like it's abandoned. Like, it's very quiet, everything's closed. And it's like Thursday, and it's 1:30 p.m. That's cause for concern on some of my future stops, being that my next one is a restaurant. So Google Maps said it was open, I think. We'll see, I guess. This is great. Look at
Life on the prairie.
Huh? Yeah, why'd you honk?
Là, t'as fait ça à qui?
Why'd you honk?
Et alors? Tu roules sur la route? Tu te mets sur le côté?
Where else am I supposed to go?
Et alors? Tu roules pas sur la route, toi?
That guy was mad. I don't know why. Almost to my next spot, yeah!
Oh, baby. See, look at this.
Everything's closed. Oh, by the way, the Onewheel died. But the restaurant or bar that I'm going to now is just right up the street, so it's okay. But what I Googled and what I was just realizing is all these restaurants close at 2:30 p.m. What? And then they reopen at like 6. So I don't know why, but hopefully that's not a problem in the future. That's why I have that portable battery pack though, just in case. But like, look, it's like abandoned. Like what the fuck? Look at this. Do people live here? This town is from like 1400. Telegraphes, bustes, bonjours, croissants. It's closed. What do we do? Closed. That's like the one French word I know, other than croissants. I don't understand, like, what do people do? I'm so happy I brought this, but it only gives me 67% and it takes like 6 hours to charge up to full. So I'm gonna charge for a little bit, just to get a little bit of distance, and maybe while I do that, I can find something else. I don't know. Like, what am I doing? I managed to find this grocery store. It was kind of sketchy plugging it in because I didn't want to get like caught, so I plugged it behind this refrigerator. I'm just leaving it in there and I'll eat out here. It's not ideal, but as long as I get to 100%. Perfect. Got some Ween's, little Dijon mustard from Dijon. That's good. Got some cheese and grapes too. We're chilling. And just like that, folks, we are back. Fully charged, ready to go. Next stop is 17 miles. No way I'm gonna make it, but that's why I have the battery charger. Let's go! No more rain! Woo! I hate to say it, but it has to be said. If a cop drives by me at any point on this road, meaning from Paris all the way to the border of Switzerland, 100% guarantee I'm gonna get pulled over. I feel it. It has 1%. I feel it. But that's the town there. It's only about 1.5 miles away, so we have 1%. So I'm definitely not going to get there, but I could charge and walk at the same time. So I think that's what I'll do. Modern day problems, modern day solutions. We're charging and walking, baby. Got it plugged in and then hanging out of my backpack. Charging. Got it up to 8%. Let's see if we can get to the city. We got this. We made it. Now, the real question is it open? Probably not, but it's a hotel, so it should be. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Am I missing something? Everything's closed. How am I supposed to get to Switzerland if I can't charge? What the f? Literally, what the f do I do? How am I supposed to charge anywhere if nothing's open? I don't understand why all these little towns have restaurants and hotels if they're closed on a Thursday. I think this was like the one thing I could do here. So I just pulled over and I asked someone in French. I showed them Baptiste's video that he made earlier about wanting to charge. And what she told me when I Google translated it was that everyone in France right now is on vacation. So everything's closed. She said that my next best bet is the next city, which is 7 miles away. I feel like maybe I can find an outlet just somewhere, but this sucks. How am I, All right, so the plan right now is I'm gonna leave my backpack and my Onewheel charging here in this bush and go look around for some outlets just somewhere because there's gotta be something. And my battery pack will only charge my Onewheel up to maybe like 40% now, so I don't even know if that's enough to get me 7 miles, which is where the next city is. So I asked 3 different people in the city just randomly where I could find a charger. They said they have no idea, everyone's gone. And then I just spent the last hour looking for just like chargers just outside. Nothing. So thank God I had the power bank because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't even be able to make it to the next city. So next city is supposed to have more people. I Googled it and there's a bunch of hotels. So when there's hotels, there has to be chargers. That's all I can hope for.
Next city, here we come. I really hope this doesn't happen anymore. So we're not as well off as I thought we were gonna be. That charger only charged me up to 22%, so I have 6.7 miles to go. There's no chance I'll make it even halfway. I'm gonna either have to walk or hitchhike. So ridiculous. Okay, I have no idea if this is gonna work, but it's like detrimental because my Onewheel died. I'm 5 miles away from that town, which I don't even know if anything's gonna be available anyways. I just found this wire. Maybe if I unplug that, I can get a charger going. Let's see. Please, 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 please. It didn't work. I'm literally stuck here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My last option is to hitchhike, because I'm not gonna walk with all this stuff for 7 miles. It doesn't make sense. And then if hitchhiking doesn't work, I really don't know what. Perfect place to hitchhike, right here. Oh my God, I've literally never done anything like this in my life. I hear a car. It's definitely a car. The thing is, as much as I'd like the problem to go away after the sun goes down and I go to sleep, I'm still gonna be here tomorrow. Here we go. This is a van. This is perfect for me. Oh, hell yeah. Woo! No way. I literally just hitchhiked. What the flip-a-doop-a-doo? He dropped me off within like a mile, so we are chilling. I really didn't want to get excited at all because A, my Onewheel has 1%, but B, I read 3 different signs that say hotel restaurant. If those are closed, which there's the first one and it's closed. Okay, we'll just see what happens here. Everything is closed. Right when I said that, literally there was the gas station. Right when I said that, this one has its lights on and has a light there. It looks better than everything else, so let's see what happens. Oh my God, this might actually work. Hell yes. That was insane. I'm scared for the rest of the trip. Well, day 1 is complete, and this was probably the best way after a really difficult day and figuring out how to get here from Paris with all the complications of just like not being able to charge. When I rode from Seattle to Canada, the issue was making it to the places I wanted to charge and not actually if they were open or not. This time I'm making it to the places that I want to charge and sometimes even more, but they're literally just not open. So this last restaurant that I just got to and I ate at, which was awesome, one of the owners basically told me that all the French people are on holiday right now, and he was telling me about these little power boxes on the side. If you just open it with a coin or a screwdriver, you can find these plugs. So we're gonna hope and bank on that tomorrow, but he's also letting me stay in the yard of his restaurant, which is super cool. So I'm gonna set up my tent right now, and we'll be on our way to day 2. We're good. I am going to go to bed immediately and wake up early tomorrow, pack this up, and we're gonna hit the road again because I'm tired.
Morning. Day 2, baby. I slept pretty well. Definitely super tired from yesterday. Was a little chilly last night, but I just peeked my head out of the tent. Sunny day today. This first stop is pretty far away. Anyways, gotta pack this stuff up and we hit the road. Day 2. Woo. Goodbye, first camp spot. Ready to hit the road again. I'm just hoping we have way better luck today with charging because yesterday was a mess. Probably not gonna be better though. We'll see.
Oh. And hello to the weight of the backpack. Yikes. All right.
Thank you. Well, this isn't very good. It's a busy road. I have no idea why or where it came from, but I'm trying to get off of it. I think we're coming off of the highway thing here. At least it looks a lot better than it did. You have to be able to at least walk here because they have these sidewalks around the roundabouts, but then they just end
I mean, I don't know. I think it's safe to say it's good news that I'm seeing so many cars, although I don't like being on the road with this many cars. This is the first sign of life I've seen so far since being in these small little French towns, so maybe the next town will be alive, who knows. So it's funny, every single car that passes goes like this. It's all downhill. We're getting a charge, baby! This sounds cool. All right, we're off to a good start. Family. Just found a cafe. There's seats outside, doors open. We're charging, I think, hopefully. They're nice. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. Feeling good. Blue sky, charged to 100%. I'll make it to the next spot for sure. It's a great day. We're gonna do good. I'm feeling good about it. I literally have no idea what I'd do without Google Maps because I don't. Oh, no way. What? I don't know. What? All right. We're just ripping now. This is a Google Maps route for walking directions. I think this road goes for like 3 miles, so. I don't know. This should be fun. It's a little rough. I guess the plus side to riding this road is it's just that much farther on this trip that I can go without getting in trouble with the police. The bad part is it's like way more energy for my leg. We're going. We made it out of there. Oh, that feels so good. We're killing it. I just looked in Google Maps and my charging spot that I planned for was back there, just about 2 minutes. But I have 18% left on the Onewheel and there's a McDonald's 2 miles up the road, so I'd rather try to go get to that and have more of a charge to get to the next one. You know, if that makes sense. So we're gonna send it. Hell yeah, brother. Charge number 3, 2, I don't know, charging. We're making significant progress today. I think I'm going to stop 3 now. I don't know, I'm not really counting. It might be 2. I'm gonna try to go for 4 today. I'm just having a great time. Beat are doing really great too. I touched the tractor. Where the fuck am I? I'm switching to this dirt road that's right next to the highway there. This is the longest I've been away from a Chick-fil-A or not eating Chick-fil-A in weeks. Anyway, so that's it for now. Bumpy! This road is kind of sketchy to ride on when there's cars, obviously. So I like to pull over because I don't want to die. And now we hit the road. Ready to go! So I'm about 8 miles from my actual charge destination. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. There's this little city here that I just passed through, and there's everything closed, of course, but this pharmacy, and I played my video from Baptiste for these ladies, and they said, of course I can charge in there. They were very friendly, and they even offered me water. So how neat is that? People are so nice in France. Who knew? Bonjour, bonsoir. 2 hours later, and we're back up to 100% charge. I'm gonna get to go even farther than I wanted to today. That seems to be the trend. I'm going farther than I expected, which, given the circumstances, it's been really hard to find a place that's not closed to charge. We're killing it. I just charged up and it's like 10:30 p.m. I didn't make it to the spot I wanted to. Since it's so late and nothing else is open, I potentially get a hotel because it's the only thing that's gonna be open. I'm gonna ride down the street a bit, and if that's what I do, just don't judge me, okay? I'm still riding this thing to Switzerland.
I don't want to be called soft for not camping, but there's sort of a reason behind it, okay? My charging spot in the next town is a small town. There's no way anything's gonna be open, so I'll just be stranded out there, and I'm not even gonna make it to that town, so I need to charge somewhere. Also, a shower sounds nice. Also, if you're gonna judge me, why don't you one wheel from Paris to Switzerland, okay? All right. There's no reception, it's electric. Never seen anything like this. You know what? I don't have to sleep in the tent. I'm gonna take a nice shower because I smell like shit. At this rate, we have 4 days left. I'm going much faster than I anticipated. I'm gonna get an early start tomorrow and then we'll see you in the AM. We got a big day tomorrow too. Woo! I feel a little rejuvenated and refreshed. Good morning, by the way. It's day 3, and this time last year, I was yelling in excitement that this was my last day and I'm going to make it to Canada. I have a lot longer to go on this one. And honestly, my feet are doing okay. My right knee is starting to give out a little bit. And actually, my back, from the weight of the backpack, is hurting the most, 100%. Anyways, the ground is wet. It rained last night. In an ideal world, it wouldn't rain because that would be fantastic. I'm prepared this time. I got a fender and then I got my waterproof shoes. These things are sick. They're from a company called Vessi Footwear. 10 out of 10 recommend. Boom, now I'm rain protected. Also kind of funny update that keeps happening off camera, I just can't catch it. When I'm on these roads and there's these French drivers passing me, someone honks really like, nah, 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 and then they look at me and they go. It's just reassurance that what I'm doing is f***ing awesome. Quick charge up. This next little bit has to be split into pieces, so I'm hoping these next few towns are open, but we'll see. Having a great time. Well, it's raining. I'm gonna put on my glasses. Let's frickin' send it. We're good. I don't know, that probably wasn't cool. The rain has not cut down, so, yep. Nice. I'll tell you what, this town's cute as a button. Next stop, 13 miles down that way. I just got kicked out of the last place I was charging, but she seemed to only notice after 2 hours. So I actually got charged to 100% and then she kicked me out. So let's keep going. Useless little bit of information I know from my boss when I worked at a steakhouse in Seattle. Something about, oh shit, I don't even know what he said, I wasn't listening. Something about champagne, to call it champagne, it has to come out of this province in France. I don't know. One wheel was off, I'm a fucking idiot. Ah, I can't swear! Here's another joke while we're laughing and while the energy is up. I'm not gonna be able to have a glass of champagne because everything's gonna be closed, so. Did you laugh? No? Okay. Look, see, wow, something about champagne. I don't know how champagne's made, but maybe it has something to do with that. This town's very classy, I like it. Champagne, champagne. Oh, look, champagne. Champagne. Oh, another store, champagne, champagne. I'm leaving the little town of Champagne right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. My back hurts so bad. I'm in pain in Champagne. Oh, yeah. Woo! Thank you. That was sick. Red Bull! No flipping way. Let's just crack this open. It's nice. That's good. This is like my favorite town yet. Not just because of the Red Bull thing, but because it's so pretty. Nice.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. We are in Champagne, France.
Oh, my knees are destroyed. Oh, we have a little. No, wait, let me try to do a better French accent. Oh, we have a little baby horse. Oh no, it's a donkey. Why does every single building look like it's just like barricaded for zombies? Does anyone do anything or live their lives? What's going on? Not to mention, it's Friday. So out of all days of the week, Champagne should be popping bottles right now. Like, where is everyone? Rain, rain. Oh.
This seems like a nice place to wait out the rain, stretch my feet. Why is there a fireplace? Okay, so this seems like a place where I could die. But I feel like this is not the place to hang out. Maybe I'll get a curse if I go in there. Ain't no witch casting no spell on me today. While I deal with this rain from under this tree, I'm gonna put my camera in my backpack. Something I haven't done this whole trip just because I need to deal with it emotionally. So we'll see you at the next charge spot, or maybe I won't make it to the next charge spot, we'll see. It's closed. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There was one lady standing over there and I asked her where I could charge the board with my Google Translate app, and she said, this place. And then she went around the corner with me and she said, it's closed. And then I asked her, where can I charge it? And then she says, I don't know, sorry. So, I'm going to use my backup charger and use the full thing right now. That's only gonna get me up to maybe 60% battery. So that's only a partway solution. We got some stuff to figure out. This is why I bought this thing, but it's still not like the most ideal because it won't even get me to my next charging spot, I don't think. It literally says, Bar de la Hotel, but it's closed. Like, what's the point of owning a building with a hotel inside if it's not open on a Friday? I don't understand, so. I'm gonna use the rain cover to go over the top of my Onewheel while it's charging and the battery thing. That way I don't short anything. This is so bad. All right, I need to figure some things out. Well, I am stuck somewhere in eastern France in the rain with no place to charge because the French people are on holiday and everything in this entire town is closed. So I don't know what to do and I don't know what's next. But we're alive. 10 minutes later, I just did some Google Mapsing and I'm gonna not give up yet based on what the lady said, which was everything's closed. So we're gonna do that before I continue doing this and use everything. I have to be able to charge somewhere. There's people live here. I have to be able to charge somewhere. Closed, 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 closed. Yeah? Merci. 2 hours later, we are charged to 100% at a place where I thought next spot I gotta go to is only 11 miles from here, so we'll make it for sure. It's just a matter of if the restaurant's open, which, as you guys know, it's probably not. So let's just see what happens. Hell yeah, this cow's going crazy. What up, my dude? What the f is up? Obviously he wants to be friends. What's up, my guy? You're gonna run all the way over here and say hi and then run away? You are really cute though. Holy sh. Bonjour, bon c'est soir, hamburger. What up? Bonjour, bonjour. Ah, you guys, oh! This is not a place to bang. Well, this was fun. Every time I see someone that's like my age or like a kid, every time they pass me, I do the whoa. Like, here you go, like. And some people get it, some people don't, but it's keeping me motivated right now. That's a hotel restaurant, obviously very close. My new theory is they just put the signs up to f with people, to give them false hope. That's it. That's why they do it. I don't know. Made it to my next charge spot. If you would believe it, they are open. Let's see if they let me charge, but I think they will, based on how nice everyone's been. All charged up, and it's about 9:30. My next stop is 14 miles from here. It's too late to get there, and even if I got there, obviously everything would be closed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for my camp spot, but it should be easy because literally between this and the next one, it's similar to like that first day. It's just like a bike path for like 5 miles with forest on each side, so we'll be chilling. And there's not bears here. Maybe I won't go that far because this is sketch. Well, would you look at that? On my way out of town, there's a little sign that says camping. Maybe that's the move. There's like this little hatch that's like a perfect slot for my tent, right under a tree in case it rains. This is a good idea. We're good, look at that.
I said it earlier this morning, but today, right now, is the night of day 3, and this is exactly when I would have been done with my Seattle to Canada trip. So it's crazy to think I'm not even halfway. on this one. We're making good progress, so I was expecting it to take 8 days, and I'm thinking it might take 6 or 7 at this point, so that's solid. My feet and my back hurt for sure, but I think we're doing good. Night.
Morning of day 4. I pulled my tent out a little bit, but that's where I slept last night. Slept really good actually, but I'm sure I look a little bit tired. Today I was just looking over my Google Maps stops. We'll see what happens today because I planned these based on what I thought would work and like what might be open. And this next place, I picked like a castle to charge at. So we'll see what happens. Between here and the castle is just trees. And then between the castle and the next spot is the same thing. So we'll see what actually happens. Today's gonna be interesting. Nice. I forgot to mention, it didn't rain last night, so my tent got to dry out from night 1, and it's blue skies today. So even though it's going to be a really interesting day, meaning extremely difficult to get all my charging points, at least it's not raining. We're on the road again. I'm really not excited for this next spot though, because I guarantee I'm not going to be able to charge there. So we're just going to try to make it and see what happens. Woo! I just made the decision. There's a 14-mile route and then there's a 15-mile route, and I'm not gonna make either of them. If anything, I'd make the 14-mile one. But because the 15-mile one is on the main road, I feel like if my Onewheel ends up dying, at least I'll be on a main road so I can hitchhike or something like that. So I think that's smart. 14-mile route is that way. 15-mile route this way. So this is my turn. And my first route that was 14 miles, I'm going exactly where that was gonna take me. So I just added a mile of that road for no reason at all. Fun times! Fun times! Where am I? What's up, horses? You chilling in the back? Holy shit. This is easily the gnarliest route yet. We're literally just going into a forest. Okay. Okay. I guess this is what's happening right now. This is interesting. I just missed my turn. What the fuck? And it's 15 miles. I'm definitely not, I rode like a mile to my camp spot last night, which means that I have like 12 miles left on this thing. I have my power bank, but like, what the fuck? What am I doing? This is what I've been riding on for 2 miles. No service. And my next charging spot's a castle. So, that's kind of cool how that landed. Okay, this is the first time I'm realizing what I'm doing is fucking insane. It'd be one thing if I knew in the back of my head that like, at least my charge spot, my next charge spot is a for sure thing. Based on looking at it, out of all the stops I've done so far, the next spot is the least likely place to find somewhere to charge. And look at the trail ahead of me. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I'd like to discuss the fact that I'm totally putting my trust into Google Maps right now because I'm walking miles into a forest right now with no water and no service. Here's my left turn. Going into the dark forest. I can't stop thinking about the Blair Witch. I don't know why I always think about horror movies in these scenarios, but you never hear about anything in France, right? It's always like Sweden or Norway. I can see another human in the distance, and it's either the Blair Witch or a jogger, but I hope it's the second one. Great news, right in front of me, I see a pavement road. Okay, goodbye forest. And hello road that has absolutely nothing going on.
My name is Hubert.
Hubert. Tucker.
Tucker?
Tucker, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He offered to drive up this way, so instead of going through this forest again, which as you guys saw earlier, that we are not going to do that again because that was sketchy.
Very lonely place here.
It's a very lonely.
Wood.
My board's gonna die very soon. There's definitely not a place to charge. The next charging spot was like a castle. So we're gonna go up to, what's the city?
Onewheel.
He offered me breakfast, a place to charge, and then I'm gonna reanalyze my route because this lit place is very lonely. We're not gonna charge anywhere around here, so.
Come on.
Thank you.
Vi kommst du nicht raus.
Nice. We're charging.
Das ist schon weit, und wenn sie nicht treffen, ist das unsere neue Linie. Wenn es ab hier wäre. Und
Thanks guys, bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for everything, bye guys. Woo! Holy guacamole, we are back on the road. We made it out of the forest and I met possibly the nicest family I've ever met. That was a great time. I got a charge to 100% and now I have been dropped off back in the middle of nowhere, back en route to Der Schweiz, Switzerland. Next town, 13 miles away. Who knows if anything will be open, but I am glad to be back on the road. It's getting a little bit more hilly, more mountains. Closer to Switzerland. I think we're almost halfway. If not, I think we're farther than halfway. We're doing good. Also, that's the road I'm supposed to take. So, definitely not the easiest riding. 2 more miles. Oh. We're going downhill. So, we are definitely heading to Switzerland. Yo, Google Maps wants me for walking directions. It wants me to go up that. No! I'm gonna stay on this road. It takes me to the same place. Yoo! Charging. Merci, au revoir. We are on fire today, I'm telling you what. Charged up to 100%, going to the next spot. This is spot number 4 today, so we are ahead of schedule. This is nuts! Nuts! I can't believe I'm not dead. You might be asking, what am I listening to right now? I wish I could play it because it kind of describes this whole trip. I'm listening to Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi. Great song, listen to it. I have to ride 3 miles down that way, and because my exposure's a little bright, look at how mean the clouds look when I do that. Holy shamuka-luku, it's gonna rain for sure. That's coming for me. Oh shit, this is about to be bad. I really don't want it to rain, but whatever. I can't control the weather. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay. Merci. Oh shit. Oh, it's coming. Okay. That's why we have the rain thing. This looks open. I hope it is, because it's about to save me from this rain. Oh, there's people inside, yes! We're all charged up, ready to go. It actually stopped raining, which is freaking amazing. So now I'm gonna find a camping spot under a tree somewhere in case it rains. Interesting fact I just learned from the restaurant owner. And I asked him what was going on with some of these smaller cities. And he said that the local businesses like the hotels and the restaurants are suffering and can't stay open because people are choosing to go to the bigger cities or not support the local businesses. So all of those times where I was like, this town is abandoned, it was true because everyone was literally gone. People were fleeing from the city. So it's interesting. Support your local businesses, kids. I found a place to camp under these trees here by the soccer field outside of the city. It is thunder and lightning storms all around me. It doesn't matter, thunderstorm or not, I'm going. All right, good night. Good morning from day 5. Feeling good. That was my camping spot last night. As you can tell, it wasn't the best. Didn't rain last night. We actually got some blue sky right there. Today should be pretty chill. We have a big city first stop, and then we're like super close to Switzerland at this point. I'm gonna pack up the tent, hit the road. Day 5. It's Brittany, bitch.
I'd say the worst part as far as my condition goes, I would say is my shoulders right here. I'm constantly adjusting the straps to go on the side of my shoulder, on the other side of my shoulder, or inside, just to like switch it up because it bruises or something. I don't know, it hurts. But we're on the road again, baby, let's do it. Woo! Wow, this is cool. Made it to McDonald's, get my charge on, and made it with 1%. We are officially all charged up on our way to the next spot. I'm feeling great and looking even better. This is pretty. My Onewheel's definitely gonna die before I get to the next charge spot. I mean, I hope it doesn't, but I bet you it will. I just don't want to get rained on, you know what I mean? I have my backup charger, but like, can't I gotta get a break around here? You know what I mean? Jeez. My Onewheel died 3 miles short of where I wanted to charge, so based on what I learned yesterday from some locals, maybe one of these has something? I don't know. It seems locked. There's like a little flathead screwdriver sized thing in there. I'm thinking if I break this rock thin enough to actually fit in there and twist it, I can do it, so. All right, while I'm trying to figure out the rock situation, I've got it plugged into the portable power bank, just cause. There's no outlet though. Maybe the other one. This one actually has like a key. All right. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. It still says it has 4 battery bars, and it charged my Onewheel up to 20%, so that'll get me to my next spot. Made it to a little restaurant. My next stop, it's actually in a big city called Besançon. Besançon, here we come. The cops can never pull me over because I'm not doing anything wrong. If you look really close, you see my Onewheel here, and this is clearly a Onewheel path. They have these marks all across the road, so obviously it's okay to Onewheel here. So 2 things here. 1, I reached Besançon. I reached my biggest city yet outside of Paris. 2, I think the French take the cake for the world's ugliest vehicles, hands down. I'll try to give you some examples. Look at this blue one. Yikes. What the f is happening here? I feel like I haven't seen people in 5 days. What the? Holy sh. I don't know what the f is going on. I just popped out of this field and it feels really, really weird to be back in civilization, but it's just for un moment because I'm leaving very soon. Well, that's a landscape change. That's not a field, so that's cool. I have to get up that cliff. Whether that be tonight or tomorrow, that's gonna be the start of my next journey. I didn't really even take into account like, I have to go up the Alps, but we're gaining elevation, so surprisingly, my feet, not too bad. Like, they don't really hurt. I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'm doing it, so. Living my best life. Now I just gotta go find a place to charge. But before I do that, I wanna go check out this river, because I don't know, the landscape suddenly got really interesting. It was interesting before, but it changed, so let's go look. So I'm done charging, and I'm so close to my goal, it's insane. I was just looking at Google Maps. It's gonna be really difficult tomorrow because there's so much elevation gain, and the board can do it. I can go uphill, but because I'm so heavy and my backpack's so heavy, like the Onewheel will lose a ton of battery, so I don't even know if it's possible to make it to the towns to charge. I think I'm gonna look everything over on Google Maps, and I'm just gonna cop a room tonight, just kind of like reset my mind and my head, and I make it to Switzerland tomorrow. That's the goal anyways. We'll see what happens. I just need to look at everything, and I need to take a shower, so it's crazy to think I'm like this close to my goal. Yeah, I got a lot to figure out. Let's do it. Okay. It feels so weird to be back, like, in a hotel. I figured if I'm crossing into Switzerland tomorrow, I might as well treat myself. My shoulders and my back, my neck, my back, it hurts so much, so it's gonna be really nice to lay in something that's not the ground tonight. Sorry, like, my energy is maybe a little bit down, or like, yeah, I don't know. It's just what I'm feeling. I'm being real with you right now. Like, I know I should be hyped, like, the last day Switzerland, and I am, but I just can't stop thinking about
Like the elevation gain, I can't believe it's not that I oversaw it, I just didn't think about it until now. Obviously, I'm taking the shoes off, this is my shoe. In the back of my head, obviously I knew it existed, like, oh, you're crossing into Switzerland, you have to go through the Alps. That makes sense. It's kind of stressing me out, to be honest. It's a lot of elevation gain. It's like 10,000 feet or something. It's ridiculous. All I know is I'm riding across the fucking border from France to Switzerland tomorrow, and that's all that matters. We got this, baby. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll see you in the morning. Woo! It's the morning of attempt to cross the border into Switzerland. We got this. We're gonna see what happens, but worst case scenario, I think the only option is gonna be to probably hitchhike. So I'm gonna get like a cardboard sign that just says Switzerland on it. I came up with some options in my head last night, so that's one of them. Let's see what happens. Day 6, here we go. Crossing the Swiss border. Woo! Or maybe not, you know. Maybe I get stuck and no one picks me up. I have my board. The first stop today, I gain 1,000 feet of elevation, but the first stop is only 8.7 miles from where I'm at right now. So I think it will be a test to see how much battery it really takes going up the hill, because my other stops have like 3,000 or 4,000 feet of elevation gain. Should be interesting. Look at that, that's cool. Wow. The terrain is so much different. Look at this. Woo! Made it to the top of the hill for now. For now. That's my next charge town. If anything's open, we will see, but after I charge, I have to go up to the top of that mountain, which is unfortunate for me because it's gonna use a lot of battery right out of the gate, but it is what it is. We're really just going with the flow this whole trip. Nice, closed as shit. Maybe the post office will let me charge. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jesus. I saw a pharmacy down the road. Oh wow, we'll see what happens here. She has glasses, she'll be nice. People with glasses are generally nice. That's not true. All right, Baptiste, here we go. Bonjour. Parlez-vous anglais? It's okay, I have a video.
Bonjour, mon ami Tucker fait un voyage de Paris jusqu'à la Suisse.
What? Oh, cool. Merci. I got a back pain reliever. Yep, gonna throw that on for the next 8 hours. Got some deodorant for the first time on this whole trip. Oh, look at that. I'm about to smell like a flowery, back relieved baby boy bitch. Let me see what the next stop looks like, because if I'm not mistaken, the next stop is going to be a bitch to get to. I forgot to mention, my Onewheel was at like 8%, so it started at fully charged, 100%, which I've normally been averaging 14 miles with, and I only made it about the full 8.9 miles here, but barely. So you can already tell how much the uphill grade is affecting me. The next one has less uphill, but it's 11 miles, and it's not much less uphill, so we'll see what happens here. I think a lot of it is gonna have to do with the beginning. I think I have like 300 feet of elevation gain to do right away after this charge, but after that, I don't know, because the next one, that would be 2,800 feet of elevation gain. So, holy guacamole, I just put on that deodorant and I smell like a frickin' peach now. All right, I added to my sign while I was waiting, Moto. It's like the last city between the Swiss border, and I figured that's smart. No surprise, it is raining. It's just light right now, but hopefully it either stays this way or goes away. And that's where we're at. It is almost a guarantee I won't make it to Morteau, where I want to go, because the elevation gain is just impossible, and the distance that it is to that town from the next. So I think I'm already gonna start holding out my sign while I'm one-wheeling. I'm on a really main road. This is the equivalent of a highway, I would say, for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Switzerland today. I really thought I was. We'll see what happens. It's still up in the air. My attempts with my sign have not worked at all. The only thing I can do is try again. It's elevating. Yep, it's dead. I'm gonna charge and hold out my sign, and maybe someone will pick me up and take me to Morteau. We are charged back up to, I think, 20% during that whole time while I was trying to hitchhike to Morteau, trying and failing. Good news is we're not that far from the next charge spot. Bad news is I don't know that we're gonna go to Switzerland today. Next charge spot, look at that. With the sign too. How could you say no to that?
Just got done charging, and I even gave it a little extra time. I let it cook in the oven just a little bit extra because this next stop, literally there's nothing between this town and the next place I need to charge. The next place I have to charge is 21 miles away, so there is quite literally more chance of me winning the lottery 70,000 times than there is me making it to the next city, which is Morteau. What we're gonna try to do is make that sign work. We weren't having any luck last time because honestly, I don't know how likely it is I'll get picked up, A, but B, I was outside of the city I'm in right now, so a lot of the people passing me were probably coming into the city and not going to Morteau. So the next city we're going to, I might have a little bit more luck. It's raining, just add it to the list of things that are trying to make me not go to Switzerland today. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna start trying my one-wheeling and sign at the same time because it's miserable outside right now. Like it's just pouring rain and I'm not gonna make it to my next spot, so I better start now. I had no idea that that woman was gonna pick me up, but she was so nice. She just saved me. It is raining, man. Hallelujah. No, it's raining. It's raining really hard, and it's terrible. But I made it to my next charge spot. I'm charging in the market there. I just left the board in there while I'm gonna eat some snacks in the rain like a miserable person would. And then, if you would believe it, I'm 6.5 miles from Switzerland. 6.5. Now, that's not to say that the problem isn't still there because my next charge point is in Switzerland and it's 23 miles from here with 3,000 feet of elevation gain. So you can go ahead and bet your bottom dollar that I will not make it there, but it doesn't matter. I will do everything in my power to cross the goddamn France to Switzerland border tonight, and we're gonna make it. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna eat something and then we're gonna go do exactly what it is that brought me here in the first place. Woo! My board is 100% charged. We are 6.5 miles away from the France-Swiss border. The weather is easily the worst it's been so far. It doesn't matter though because I will stop at nothing to make my goal happen today. We got this. Woo! Woo! Let's go, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. 6 miles, been at this for 6 days. It's pouring fucking rain so hard. And we're gonna make it to Switzerland, baby. France to Switzerland, let's go. Woo! Let's go. Yo, what up, Cavs? I'm heading to Switzerland. Move. Woo! Swiss border. I'm coming for you, baby. Let's go. There it is. Holy Paris, France to Switzerland on a fucking one-wheel, baby. Let's go. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. 6 days, Paris to Switzerland on a one-wheel. I am soaking wet, but let me tell you something. Experience over everything. I think the most important thing to do in your entire life is experience as much as you possibly can, and I am so happy that I did this. I got to see so much of France, and I'm gonna go into Switzerland one way or another. I'm gonna find my way down there, and I'm gonna go explore a little bit more on the one wheel. Let me tell you something. Fear nothing. If I would have been scared to do this, there's no way. This is the most insane thing I've probably ever done, and I went into it with as much much confidence as I could. The rain. What everyone else think. I did it. I did it. This is a world record. I'm claiming it. World record, longest one-wheel trip consecutively ever done. Someone beat it. This is insane. Oh, I did it. Fear nothing, unless it's spiders or snakes, because, you know, whatever, those things, they don't need to exist. But fear nothing, especially when it comes to experiences. Experiences are the best way we can grow as humans, and the best way I found to grow for myself is doing things like this and seeing places I've never seen before that bring me so much joy and so much energy internally. I'm so inspired to go home and do exactly what I love to do the best, create videos and go into it super headstrong. I miss my dog and I miss my girlfriend who would have been here to pick me up. I don't think Scout's gonna cop a quick flight to Europe with Milo and pick me up right here. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna get down to Neuchâtel, which is why I made a sign at the store, but we did it. We did it. I am going to set up my sign and hope that someone gives me a ride to Neuchâtel because I am now stuck at the top of a mountain. I can't believe I did this. This is so ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my life, but it's like super meaningful. This is insane. I love it. Woo!
Well, I made it to Switzerland. My one wheel was dead and I needed to make it to Neuchâtel somehow, so I tried my luck hitchhiking again. And after about 2 hours, someone actually picked me up. It was pretty nice. We headed down to the city and I tried to get a hotel. Needless to say, it was too expensive. So I found a solution. Wasn't the best, but it worked. The next morning, I hopped on a train to meet up with some local buddies of mine.
Out in Switzerland today with the boys.
We went on this insane hike and found this crazy waterfall. We had plans to go to the mountains afterwards, and needless to say, the stoke was high.